Don't know why I'm making this. Is it like a video short? Let's just say it's a video. It's 3:36 a.m. Monday, June 16th, 2025. And this thing was out a month ago. Obviously, like, I used to watch Channel 4 on my PlayStation because I'm like signed in, but also sometimes I watch Channel 4 documentaries on YouTube. And this was out a month ago. Don't know if you can see that. Wait, British skills, skills of years skills. I'm 57 minutes in, and it's like a 2 hour. There's different like episodes and bits, and I'm loving it. But like, I understand where they're getting at because the UK is completely different to the US. Any bits of the UK, pretty much, other than the kind of posher bits, but even then, so. But and then how people, not all people, and like you said, like Arkansas and things, not all of them are racist. Not Yeah, that's true. Not all the people will be racist, but there'll be people who'll be racist. And do you know there's a thing that's not like there's racist, there's sexist, there's like homophobic, there's transphobic, there's all that, right? And I'll say there's like two lesbian couple, well, no, one lesbian couple, but like two lesbian, was it mothers, I guess? And then I'll say the US, two US girls from, is it Arkansas, I think? Yeah. Like a western kind of, I don't know, is it country western? I don't know how you would describe it. I think I would just say not western. I was maybe country. Yeah. Um. Yeah, they went there and they didn't have a problem with them because the the UK couple, lesbian couple, thought they would have a problem, but they didn't. And one of the US girls was like mixed. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I mean, they're about my age. I'm 16, May the 12th, 2009. This was out a month ago, so they're like 16, 15, 17. Yeah, so big up Channel 4 or Channel 4 documentaries, because, and most of the things the UK people have said, and also US, some that I think experienced, not well, experienced as in I saw, or things just happened or anything, and also just like uh US things I know about, but that's uh, it's good. And see how they were saying about like technology is bad for you and stuff. I get that because it, like, for some people it brainwashes, but I don't use like TikTok or anything. I don't use TikTok. By the way, I got so stressed out that I feel like someone was gonna make an account named Condas Sandbox on TikTok that I just made it. Like, I didn't use TikTok it's like, since 2020, so I just made an account. I just made a TikTok account that says like Condas Sandbox. I'm never gonna use it. That's the thing. I'm never gonna use it. But I made it because I don't want anyone else to make it. Things like that like stresses me out. Someone trying to pretend to be me or something. So I just made it, just Conda Sandbox, just like my YouTube at, but like all lowercase. This one, my YouTube at, I don't think it's all lowercase, but on that it's all lowercase because you can't do uppercase for a username or a user tag or whatever. But I'm really enjoying this. And so yeah, like I was saying, there's people as racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic, and there's even people as ableist. If you don't know what ableist means, well, see, me, I have ADHD and mild autism, and there's ableist people. They're just as bad as like racists or sexists. It's for some people who have hatred against people with mental disabilities. So people are probably going to be ableist against me, and that's horrible. That's horrible. And I feel like people have been ableist against me sometimes, not that much, but just in the past, kind of. Um, it's not as bad as most of them, but then again, we're all equal. Why do people have problems with people's like, do you know what I mean? Whether it's skin color or your choice on who you want to be with, or that's not for you to decide. That's not for you to decide. That's for them. Like fucking hell. So if I have ADHD and autism, people are gonna say, "Stop being like this. Stop being like that." Like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, yeah. I'll just not be me. Like, fuck off. People are horrible, man. And like, you know me. I'm far from like an outside life. I don't go outside at all, and I just couldn't. I mean, I can go outside, and sometimes I might not have to, but like, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm more. I don't like the outside. I like the inside where I'm safer and have my no, not just like technology, but I don't know how to. I just like ah yeah. I don't know, but like just hmm. Like even my VR. I live in my VR, and people would probably have problems with that, right? I love it. And by the way, maybe it's just me, but I think most of the VR community are people who are may have some sort of mental disability. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some. Like maybe that's just me who thinks that, but yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But anyway, so already people have called them the N word. Like people have called them the N word. That's fucking horrible, man. Like the fact that you can actually call someone something that you don't have the right to or anything. You don't deserve to be in this world. Like, get fucked. People called the mixed girl uh an N word in the UK, right? I think. No, no, it wasn't that. No, probably not yet. Probably someone's gonna do it. No, people. I think people called her that in the US and stuff. Like she was mixed, but still, people like there's not that much like black or people of race in like those kind of skills. It's just pretty much white kids, you know. That's most of the countryside kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like Arkansas and places like that. And I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad. Like you know, it's awesome. Like I like different parts of the world just to see, like seeing this. You see a perspective of people because people are judgmental. Don't judge a book by its cover. Like don't do that. Just you know, watch this. I recommend people to watch this and then you'll just see, right? Because I understand things like this because people they don't people are just like I get to say what I want. I'm gonna say this to you, you. And obviously remember, I was in a dark place ages ago and even a year ago where I have never actually been racist, right? But I was doing whatever to like make friends. I had no friends, and most of them, yes, most of them had mental disabilities, but I didn't care about that. And most people with mental disabilities are fucking racist. That's fucking horrible. But I guess they just don't care. They're like, look at this. I'm gonna say the N word and stuff. So I like over the past year, last year, obviously not this year. Last year, I was saying the N word and stuff. And when I heard myself say it, I was like, who the fuck am I? This is not who I am. And I stopped saying it. I stopped hanging about with these people. Also, just loads of things were going on. And I was like, yeah. And obviously, me in 2025, obviously, over the past 2 years, I've still been like, or 3 years, I've been like, just still enjoying my life happily and positively. But over this past like 2025, it's been amazing. Like, I still get depressed like every 2 months, right? But I still like. this whole year has been like amazing, you know, and I want it to continue to be like that, you know. Obviously, the world isn't going to be perfect, nothing's going to be perfect, but I just like things not to be bad, and that's how it's been. So it's not been perfect, but it's not been bad. I still get depressed at like every 2 months, 4 months, even pretty much every 1 month sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, so yeah, so like these people are around my age. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. By the way, literally after this, I'm gonna go back to watching this. This is just what this recording was for, to do this. I'm gonna go back to watching that. I'm gonna have my Oreos, my Arla lactose milk. I'm not lactose intolerant. I've just been drinking it since I was 8. And yes, I've said this before. I'm an interesting guy, as in people might find me interesting, or like interested in, you know, different types of interest. And interesting is because obviously like I have like 7 phobias: ADHD, mild autism, OCD. Not There's different types of OCD. I know there's like my room's like kind of messy and stuff, but I just like my stuff to be with me. You know what I mean? Like when I mean OCD, I mean like I like things to be mine. So I don't like people touching my things. It just, you know, like if I'm gonna like when I mean touching my things, I don't like if they touch like this or something, that's okay or whatever. But I mean like things as in like I have my own plates. I have my own for like cutlery. I'm on, you know what I mean? I don't even use cutlery that much, but still, I have my own, you know. Yeah. So I genuinely like. I don't know where I'm gonna be 5 years from now, or even 10 years from now. I feel like I'm just still gonna be in a house, just not going outside. But like, I genuinely don't know what the future has. I hope I'm alive. Like, I'm not saying I would do anything to myself. I know I would never. Like, I was suicidal like 4 years ago or something. I know for a fact, no matter how depressed I get, I would never be suicidal. It's a stupid, stupid, stupid thing. You should never take your own life. My life is way too important. I've said that so many times, and I'll say it again and again and again. But yeah, and also there's other stuff on Channel 4, the documentaries or whatever. Like, there's some fucked up stuff there. That is some fucked up stuff. Um, but mm, I don't really watch the fucked up stuff because that is just bad for your mind in general. Like, and then you're just gonna have negativity, and yeah, you don't want that. But yeah, I have seen some Channel 4 murder cases before, and bro, people like what's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? Like, oh my gosh, not even Channel 4. Also, like, is it true crime? I don't know. Um, like, I don't watch it on purpose or anything, and I don't want no. Some people, do you know what's fucking fucked? There'll be people in comment sections like, "Oh, nice video, man," or not even that, just like, "Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next?" Or, "Oh, do you have another one upload?" Like, people are like that when they should be like worried and stuff. Like, okay, people have channels about it, but there don't have to be people in the comment sections like, "Oh my gosh, this is fucking awesome." Like, you're fucking weird. You're just as bad as the people who commit the crimes. And then I'm not saying like, do you know like Deji and stuff? Like, he does reactions to it, and I'm not saying like he's a bastard. He's not. Deji's awesome. I also like the same time I was watching Sidemen, I was watching Deji too. He's cool. But I'm saying that there's just reactors in general who react to those things. I don't know. Like, cause no, not it's not the reactors themselves, but do you know like people like just say fans of Deji or XQC or stuff, and XQC is cool too. You know, he's from like French Canadian or something. French Canadian, yeah, just like Ludwig. I don't watch Ludwig. I don't really watch XQC though either, but I watch XQC sometimes. But yeah, um, uh, and yeah, sorry, wait, there'll be like, fans of them, and then they'll be in the comments like, "Oh my gosh, this video was amazing. I loved your reaction. When's the next one? When's the next one? Are you gonna do another one? Oh, do more of these, do more of these." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Bro, why, like, nobody's caring about the fucking people that burnt murdered. Listen, I've heard stories about there was a guy who who his girlfriend's dad and ex-boyfriend or something shot him in the eye or the face, and bro, I was like, what the fuck? And then he went to the police station or something or whatever, and they didn't believe him, even though he was covering his face or whatever. They were like, no, 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 bro. He got like shot in the brain or something, and he lost that's why he couldn't speak. He's like, I don't know what's going on. You'll see. Look up something like shot in the brain by a revolver or something. I don't know, or head. And then there was the police officer was like, no, 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 you're lying. And bro, I was fucking pissed. I was vexed. I was like, are you fucking dumb? Bro, how can you not see that he's actually losing blood? Well, not physically, but do you know what I mean? And then a few hours after, he died. The guy didn't even take him to the hospital. The guy didn't even take him to the hospital. So he was sleeping, and when he was sleeping, so the guy who died, he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He was just with the girlfriend, and the girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, I think, and dad shot the guy in the brain. I think they even killed his daughter, and that's fucked. Oh my gosh, bro, that's nah. And I'm not saying that it's that everywhere. That was American, obviously, but there's things in the UK too, and I don't want to go anywhere near that. I just don't go outside in general, and I'm glad. I enjoy myself in a fucking shelter in a like kind of, I'm not gonna say disclosed location, but like, because I'm from like Glasgow, Scotland, and I don't take pride in it. I take pride in the UK, but yeah, yeah. Um, but ever since obviously I was born, I was just watching everything from Britain and British things, and that's how I just grew up as. Not my family, just me, pretty much. Uh, yeah, but that's just my that personal preference. But anyway, yeah, that's why I just like staying in a like just I don't know how to explain it. Um, just an inside place, I guess, in my room especially. Like I'm always in my room with my door locked, pretty much. And the only times I'm not is when I have to take a piss, and then I lock my door again, or I have a shower, and then I lock my door again, or if I have food like Ristorante pizza, I've had those for like 2 years now. Ristorante means restaurant in Italian. Anyway, so I'd get those, and then I'd have one, and then I would obviously bring it here, and then I would eat it here or watch my TV or whatever. Like, let's just say Sidemen. I'm watching Sidemen or anything like that, and not just like Sidemen Sundays, but just Sidemen in general or something. And then yeah, after that, I would put my pizza downstairs and I lock my door again. But fucking hell, I'm so lucky that I have like the right mother, right family and stuff. My life hasn't been perfect, obviously. It's not, but it's been decent. It's not been great, but it's been decent. Because like obviously I didn't like my childhood at all. I'm not saying like it was rough like others, like from other, but I'm saying it wasn't the best. Just in general, it wasn't the best. I love my teen years more, and yeah, but I love. I even still alive. Like there's many times where I could have died, like genuinely died, and I'm so glad I'm alive, and I'm so glad I get to make content and post things, and I have a whole community and fans. And also when I post this, it's gonna be out, and even if no one sees it, and even if I see it, it's down in history, YouTube history, as in like it'll always be there. So I'm so happy, you know. YouTube, please never sell out your company. Please never delete your company. Just always stay. Please, YouTube, please. Okay, anyway, guys, if anyone's watching, even if you're not watching, cool. But this is just me speaking. Obviously, you know me, I always speak from the heart. Something I'll speak from my heart and brain, you know? But yeah, I don't make bullshit things. And you should know that. I'm a genuine person. And I'm always honest to myself, always honest, loyal, even in general, honest, loyal. And I never lie to myself. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace.